Hi everyone, my name's Hannah and I'm a livestock analyst here at the AHDB, and I'm back again to give you a quick update on all things beef markets. With the Christmas buying period now well underway, average prices for finished cattle have stayed relatively buoyant across most of the country during the last few weeks. For some context, the GB All Prime average deadweight cattle price averaged 411 pence a kilo in the week ending the 13th of November, which is around 40 pence above the price for the same week a year ago. Prices for cull cows, on the other hand, have largely continued on their downward trend, which is typical at this time of year as we see more come forward week on week. Despite this, though, the overall average cow price is still 35 pence ahead of the price recorded for the same week a year ago, and it averaged 258 pence a kilo in the week ending the 13th. Now, cattle slaughter numbers continue to be lower than they were a year ago, which is undoubtedly offering some support to prices at the moment, coupled with Christmas demand for orders. For some figures behind this, total prime cattle kill in the UK for October was down around 8% year on year, according to DEFRA figures. For the year to date, this means that prime kill is around 1.64 million head and around 4% below the same month last year. But this is broadly in line with our forecasts that we produced back in July. For a wider market perspective then, UK beef import volumes have been recovering throughout the year compared to 2020 levels, likely reflecting increased activity in the food service sector. For beef heading out of the country, export volumes have also been on an upward trend, but for the year to date, they still remain notably behind volumes recorded for the same period a year ago, likely due to continued border friction that we're still seeing with the EU and, of course, lower domestic production so far. For the year overall, though, we expect that UK beef trade could remain subdued compared to 2020 as the pandemic continues to disrupt consumption patterns both domestically and in the EU, and we still see post-Brexit trade friction lingering on. Lower production forecasts for both the UK and Ireland will also play a part here and could limit volumes somewhat. For prices, though, we expect the strength that we've been seeing to continue through the rest of the year. Well, that's all I've got for now, but if you want to find out any more about trends in beef markets, both here and abroad, please head to our website where we've got lots of information, articles and analysis for you to read. You can also sign up to our Cattle and Sheep Weekly e-newsletter, which brings you updates direct to your inbox every Friday. And if you've got a more specific question, please don't hesitate to drop us an email at redmeat.mi@ahdb.org.uk.